Hi, in this video I want to show you 3 ways on how to add additional content to your Flyweight AI. Let's go! The first way is actually pretty straightforward because, as you know, we are reading all of your public source content into the backend of the AI, meaning all products, pages, blog articles, FAQs, policies, everything which is public is available to the AI, and most important, we are refreshing all of this data every 24 hours. Meaning, if you are, for example, creating a new product page or you are updating an existing product page, adding a new FAQ part, then this new piece of information will be available to the AI within the next 24 hours. And it's really important to understand that the more content, the more context you provide to the AI, the better the results in the AI chat will actually be. So every piece of information you add is helpful for the AI and will improve the answer quality. In this regard, we then often get the question, okay, I want to add additional content, but I don't want to add it like on a specific product page. How can I achieve that? And that's possible with metafields. We added a new Flyweight Content metafield. And with the help of this metafield, you can add basically any additional content you want on any object you want. And how to create the metafield and how to use it, I will show you now with a short demonstration. For that, we are switching to our store and going down here to the settings. And here we are searching for metafields. I think most of you know or already use metafields. For all others, you will see in a second how this is working. First of all, you can use the Flyweight Content metafield for 3 objects, which is currently products, pages, and blog posts. And we are going to create the Flyweight metafield for all 3 of them. Just make sure to name it always Flyweight Content. It should show Flyweight_content and give it a multi-line text as type. That's it. I'm copying the name. I'm going back and I'm doing the same now for the blog posts. Also adding definition, multi-line text, and the same also for pages. And this is the only effort you have. You have only this effort once, and after that you can simply use the Flyweight Content metafield every time you're adding some content in your store. So for example, when we are now switching to a products page and opening, for example, this products page here, you will see that on the products page down here, we have now the metafields and also the Flyweight Content metafield. And we now have the option to add any additional content we like. For example, if we have an instruction document, we could just go ahead and copy all of the text out of the instruction and paste it down here. And during the next 24-hour refresh cycle, this additional content would be added to our AI backend and be used to answer. The same is true for pages. So for example, if we are switching to our, book a test write page, you also see this metafield down here, and you can simply use it to add additional information, for example, about the test write for a snowboard here, and it will be used in the same way. And just one tip on where to add informations in your store, because we actually see this quite a lot. For example, if you have an FAQ page and you want to add additional information for one specific product, then don't add this information in the FAQ page. For example, as you can see in the graphic here, add this piece of information where it actually belongs directly on the product page or in the Flyweight Content metafield. Because only then the AI exactly knows, okay, when I'm talking to the customer and the customer is asking a question about this property, then the AI knows for sure, okay, it belongs to this specific object. If you're putting this in like the FAQ, the information is too far away from the product to be actually considered as relevant. So it can happen that it's just ignored. So put it always on the object level. And the last way to add additional knowledge, in this case specifically for orders, is by adding a Flyweight comment. I will show you with one example. We are just going to open this order and we are executing an order tracking for this customer. So I'm going into the chat and I'm click on order tracking. which will show me the order form, and we will just search for the email and for the zip code, and it will output the information about this order. The order was just created a few minutes ago. It's not shipped, it's just paid, and we want to provide more information about this order and exactly when it will be shipped out. For that, we can switch to the order and go down here to the timeline comments. Usually, these comments are only for internal purposes, but with the new hashtag Flyweight, you can add information to this order specifically for the AI. So we can just enter Flyweight, and this order is expected to be shipped out on the 13th of February. Just like this, we post it, and this information is directly available to the AI. If we switch back and just start a new chat, I'm just copying this email address, and we do another order tracking. So the customer would now come back and do an order tracking in this case. Then this additional information about the shipment date would be outputted as well. So we can see here, good news, the order is scheduled to be shipped on the 13th of February. I hope this video helped you to learn more about how to add additional knowledge to your Shopify chatbot. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.